One more time. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. Can you help me with this?
No fair peeking.
Oh, we're not peeking. We're just fixing the bow.
You all excited about Christmas, Tiger?
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, if it's anything like last year, he's going to be much more interested in the packages. First thing he did was open his presents. He played with his toys for half an hour. And then he was totally absorbed in the boxes for the rest of the afternoon.
When he was a kid, after all. Mrs. Goodman not here yet, I assume?
No, she's not. Just relax. Here, have some coffee.
Well, I gotta get to the hospital.
Well, so do I. Told Deborah I'd be over there first thing this morning.
Oh, really? Terrific. You can do me a big favor and take this to her. Promise to bring it to her first thing.
Sure. It's a suitcase with all the stuff you got at her apartment last night.
And if you take it to her, I'll be able to see some of my other patients first, and they're a lot more critical.
And she's going to be all right? You're not concerned about her?
Well, I'm concerned. But at the moment, there doesn't seem to be any major medical problem. I met somebody when I went to her place last night, her next-door neighbor.
Oh?
Sure. Yeah, it's an old woman named Mrs. Corey.
Well, I know her. I mean, she's talked about her.
Well, there's something funny about her.
Yeah?
Maybe funny isn't the right word. Maybe what I mean is there was something familiar about her. I could swear I'd seen the old woman before.
You know what I've been thinking? I would like to bring Deborah a Christmas gift.
It's a little late to do any shopping, don't you think?
Well, yeah, but, well, there's always the hospital gift store. I have a better idea. You know, this is that gorgeous scarf I got for Mrs. Goodman's niece, and I can pick up another one this afternoon.
Well, that's smart thinking.
Yeah. I really think that Deborah should have some sort of Christmas. This is a terrible time of year to spend in the hospital.
Well, it's possible she may get released tomorrow.
Yeah, but, you know, she's not going to be strong enough to go to April and Draper's party, is she?
No way. What Deborah needs most now is plenty of doing nothing.
Can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to this party. And I'm sure that April and Draper are really excited about it, too. I mean, this is their first party in their new house.
And they've got a lot to celebrate this Christmas.
Yeah. Well, you know, so do I. We are such lucky people, you know that? I have everything I could possibly want, and it's in this room.
Well, there was something you said that you wanted not too long ago, something else.
Well, maybe it's going to be under the tree.
No. What I'm thinking about doesn't come in a gift box. As a matter of fact, doesn't even get wrapped till after it arrives.
You're talking about that baby talk we had.
You haven't forgotten about it, have you?
Let's push it.
No, I haven't forgotten about it. I just put it on the shelf. It wasn't urgent. It was just something to think about for the future.
Well, we'll just wait for the future to get here, then.
If it's anything like the present, I am going to be very happy.
Come on, Tiger. Let's take one more look at the tree before I leave, okay? There we go. Oh.
What was that?
Well, I'm afraid it's the angel that was on top of the tree. Must have fallen down.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
It's not you, Tiger. It was me.
Boy, with all these flowers, you could start a flower store.
Yeah. Maybe if Chief Mallory suspends me again, I might do that.
Is it okay to come in?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Valerie.
Bye.
Well, Chief, how are you?
How am I? Oh, all last week I had a cold and a sore throat. I still got part of the sore throat, but the real problem is this pain Because,
All right, I get it. You're supposed to be asking me the questions since I'm the patient.
you got the idea.
Well, I'm feeling, I think, a lot better than you are. I mean, I spent a nice night in bed, and I've been having all kinds of vitamin shots to pep me up. Don't be surprised if I'm back at work in a couple of days.
Hey, now, don't rush. I think the department can struggle along without you until you're completely better.
Yeah, I guess they did that, didn't they? They got along with me for almost 2 weeks.
Where'd you get that idea? The truth of the matter is the whole damn structure fell apart. That's why I lifted your suspension.
Really?
Absolutely. When the underworld heard that you were out of commission, they unleashed their biggest crime wave.
The only trouble is, you let me come back to work when I wasn't fit to do it.
You should have been straight with me, Detective. You should have told me that you were feeling sick and that you weren't ready to return, because I'd have never let you take that decoy assignment.
Does that mean that you've come here to suspend me again?
Well, looks like you've suspended yourself.
You know, I wouldn't blame you if you did. I know I made a mistake. I wasn't able to handle that guy any more than I was able to handle that guy Stokes.
Well, you let him get away, that's for sure. But as it turns out, that wasn't the guy we were looking for that night. I'm sure you've heard that we have that man in custody, though.
Yeah. Strange, isn't it? I mean, Steve told me all about it, that I should be abducted by a different... whatever.
It's peculiar, all right. But I suppose we won't know the whole story until we have that man in our hands, and so forth. That just doesn't seem likely. But tell me something, is it true? This guy called you by your first name?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he might have gotten my name off of my ID. I don't know. I was just too afraid to.
No. All right, well, you're okay now.
You know something? I was afraid of something else.
What?
Of this visit, I was afraid of what you were going to say to me.
Don't be. Oh, you don't have to worry about being suspended again. But I think even you'll agree that you have earned some sick leave.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
Well, there's no disgrace in it, you know. You simply recuperating after injury sustained in the performance of your duties. Just don't waltz back into the department before you're ready, before you're fully recovered.
No, I don't think I will. I think I learned my lesson.
All right. Glad to hear that. I've got to tell you, I think I learned a lesson myself.
You? Really?
Well, I'm sure you know that I was not pleased with something I found at the department when I arrived. I guess you might call it a friendship syndrome.
Oh, yes, yes. I know exactly how you felt about that.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Well, not wrong, but maybe there is something to it. I never saw so many worried cops in my life as I did when you suddenly disappeared.
The halls with boughs of holly. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had anybody
No,
here.
it's okay. I can have more than one.
Yeah, but if you're talking about business, maybe
Oh, no, it's
I
not
should
business.
just
It's purely social. Please, come on in.
Deborah. How are you?
I'm fine.
Listen, I brought the suitcase. Miles picked up the stuff at your apartment last
Good. I
night.
can't wait to change.
Oh, well, listen, maybe that's cute for me to go.
Well, no, you don't have to.
Derek, I feel terrible about driving you out of here.
No, really, I've got plenty of work to keep me busy at the office.
Well, hey, I hope you're not planning to work straight through the holidays.
Well, unfortunately, the crooks and the crazies and the other troublemakers in this town just don't declare a holiday for Christmas.
Well, I hope that you are going to remember the people who are celebrating the holiday, mainly Draper and April's party.
Oh,
Are you coming, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll come.
Good.
Take care of yourself, and Merry Christmas.
Same to you. You know something? I don't think that guy is Chief Scrooge after all.
Well, I didn't say humbug once.
Not at all. Maybe it'll last, who knows. Well, let's get down to business. I
Coming
want to change my
right
clothes.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is for under your tree.
I'm not. You don't have to do this. I don't even have a tree.
Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does, Nicole. It does to me.
Deborah Saxon, Monticello's only woman police detective, is recuperating in Monticello General Hospital from the effects of an ordeal that lasted... Well, at least she was found alive. It would have been horrible. I wonder if he knows. Hello. Would you please connect me with Mr. Owen Madisson? No, I don't know the room number. Thank you.
Hello?
Owen, darling, hello. It's Nola.
For God's sake, Nola. Do you realize what time it is?
Oh, dear, how silly of me to forget. You're 2 hours earlier there, aren't you? Well, maybe it's just as well, darling, because I know you like to get an early morning start, and I don't think you'd want to miss this call.
Nola, just what is this call all about, huh?
It's not about me. You'll be glad to hear that.
Where are you anyway? I thought you were in some island in the Caribbean. Is that where you're calling from?
No. I'm sitting right here in our living room. Or what used to be our living room. I got bored with all that gorgeous sunshine and scenery. I came back a week or so ago. But just in time for what happened.
Nola, will you just get to the point? Look, I've had about 4 hours sleep, all right?
Darling, it's Deborah. I suppose you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Well, the dreadful thing that happened to the poor girl. Well, of course, I suppose this sort of thing is inevitable, considering her career.
What happened? Is Deborah hurt?
I'm afraid so, Owen. Wasn't there anything about it out there? No, I guess there wouldn't be. The press is so parochial, isn't it?
Nola!
She was kidnapped, darling. And no, I guess the word is abducted. Because the man wasn't after any ransom. He just wanted to... Well, he was some sort of sex maniac.
Oh my God.
She's all right, though. They finally found her out in the woods someplace. They said she was lucky to be alive.
Was she hurt?
Well, of course she was violated, Owen. I know this is a terrible way to start your day, Owen. Perhaps I shouldn't have called at all, but I knew you'd be very concerned about this.
Yes, I'm concerned. Wish to God I'd known what was going on.
Well, there really wasn't anything you could have done about it. 2,000 miles away, is there?
Nola, just tell me, when did all this happen?
Why, just in the last 48 hours. Maybe that's why you haven't heard anything. Well, of course, they might not consider it a major story out there, but it does have human interest. Tell me, how are Brian and Paige?
Never mind about Brian and Paige. I want to know about Deborah. Now, where is she?
Well, she wasn't injured, you understand. Although I'm sure Deborah would consider injury preferable to what did happen.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you, Nola?
Why, Owen, what a thing to say.
I can hear the satisfaction in your voice. No wonder you called so early. You could hardly wait, right?
But you're wrong, darling. I feel awful for the poor girl. If I knew how to reach her, I'd go there right away and give her my condolences. I'm sure that's what you're thinking of doing right now. Maybe even of flying back home to Monticello?
Of course I can't do that. I'm right in the middle of a distribution deal. If I stop now, it's dead.
Oh, what a shame. You still have all those things to do in L.A. But you're doing the right thing, of course. Mansion of the Dam must get in all those theaters, or it's wasted effort, isn't it?
Nola, there's something I want you to know. Mansion of the Damned isn't the only thing I'm negotiating right now.
Well, really? You mean you have another project started? How wonderful.
Yeah, that's right. I have another project. It's called Divorce.
Divorce?
Mm-hmm. We were married out here. It's a logical place to get a divorce. It's all very simple, you know, thanks to the blessing of the no-fault divorce. You want to know something else, Nola? There's no way that you can stop it. No way at all.
Well, that's right, isn't it? There's nothing at all I can do. Goodbye, Owen. Would you please connect me with Miss Deborah Saxon's room? You what? Oh, well, I'm sure she'll want to talk to me. It's... Tell her it's Miss Martha Corey.
Hello, Mrs. Corey?
Oh, Deborah, my poor child. Thank heavens the operator let me through.
Well, they're just screening my calls, You can't really trust all these weirdos who read your name in the paper.
Oh, yes, I understand. Well, I'm so pleased that you agreed to talk to me. I know I'm not family.
Well, you're a friend of mine, Mrs. Corey, and that's just as important.
Oh, it makes me feel so good to hear you talk like that, Deborah. And I feel even better hearing how well you sound. Oh, I was so worried about you.
Well, I think half of Monticello was worried about me, but I'll tell you one thing. Nobody was more worried about me than me.
Oh, you poor dear. It must have been absolutely terrible for you.
Well, it wasn't any fun, that's for sure. But I'm all right now, and I got out of it alive and unhurt.
Oh, I'm so glad. Look, how long do you think you'll be in the hospital?
Well, I don't know if I have anything to say about it. I'll be getting out soon. I mean, I want to be home for Christmas.
Oh, Christmas, yes, of course. Oh, what a time to be. Well, I certainly hope you can come home soon, Deborah. And when you do, I want you to count on me, you hear?
Why, you're not going to be... Are you going to be home for the holidays?
Oh, yes, I'll be here.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to be visiting your friend or something.
Oh, no, I'd much rather be at home, especially if you're going to be here, too.
Well, Mrs. Corey, I mean, you don't have to put yourself out. I mean, I do have friends of my
Now,
own.
never you mind. I'm only doing what I want to do, Deborah.
I appreciate that. Oh, no, please don't start cooking for me. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to be home yet. Okay, Mrs. Corey, I'll call you as soon as I know. All right. Bye. It's a sweet lady, that's for sure. Yeah, she wanted to cook this huge meal for me. But I told her I didn't know if I was going to be home in time. But it's Christmas, Miles. I really want to go home.
I know, I understand.
And if you think that I'm going to be alone, I'm not. I mean, Steve promised he would stay with me as long as I wanted him. And Calvin, Star, I've got half a dozen people who want...
Including Mrs. Corey?
Well, yeah, she's an argument all in herself. She says she'd take care of me. She'd make sure that I got my meals on time.
I've met her, you know.
You have?
Yeah, last night when I went to pick up your things. I had the feeling that I'd seen her somewhere before.
Well, maybe you have.
Do you happen to know where she lived before she moved into your building?
I think she said somewhere near Market Street. I'm not, yeah.
Oh, Market Street. Well, that might explain it. I used to work at the Market Street Clinic for over a year.
Oh, well, maybe she was one of your patients.
Yeah, that's possible. Oh, look at this.
Oh, no, not another one. Believe it or not. Gosh, what in the world? Roses? Oh, roses.
Absolutely beautiful.
Owen. Well, I sure know what I'm going to do with these.